Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a question many people wonder about. Can you really speed up your metabolism? We've all heard the claims about drinking more water, hitting the sauna, and even loading up on spicy foods. But do these strategies really work? And if so, how many extra calories can they actually burn? Let's break down the science behind metabolism, what truly works, and what probably doesn't. Because let's be real, some of these so-called hacks sound a little too good to be true, right? We're going to separate fact from fiction and give you the knowledge to make informed decisions about your health and fitness journey. Alright, let's talk about muscle. Muscle is like the engine of your metabolism. Why? Because muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does. Think of it this way. Even when you're just relaxing, watching your favorite show, your muscles are still hard at work, burning calories in the background. 1 pound of muscle burns approximately 6 calories per day, while 1 pound of fat burns a measly 2 calories. That might not seem like a huge difference at first, but it adds up over time. Imagine adding just 5 pounds of muscle to your frame. That translates to an extra 30 calories burned per day, which could add up to over 200 calories by the end of the week. So how do you build muscle? It's all about incorporating strength training into your routine. We're talking about lifting weights, body weight exercises, resistance bands, anything that challenges your muscles and forces them to adapt and grow stronger. Remember, consistency is key. Building muscle takes time and dedication, but the results are well worth it. Let's talk about cardio, the go-to for anyone looking to shed some pounds and rev up their metabolism. And it's true, cardio does burn calories. Whether you're running, swimming, biking, or dancing, you're definitely expending energy and getting your heart rate up. But here's the catch, and it's a big one: your body is incredibly adaptable. When you consistently engage in cardio, especially if it's the same type and intensity, your body becomes more efficient. This means you might burn fewer calories doing the same workout over time, and that's not all. Our bodies have a remarkable way of maintaining balance. When you burn a significant number of calories through exercise, your body might compensate by reducing the number of calories it burns through non-exercise activities throughout the day. This phenomenon is called compensatory energy expenditure. So, while you might be burning calories during that hour-long run, you might find yourself moving less, fidgeting less, or even feeling more tired throughout the rest of the day. Your body is trying to conserve energy and make up for the calories you burned during exercise. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying cardio is bad. Cardio has a ton of benefits for your cardiovascular health, mental well-being, and overall fitness. But it's important to be aware of the potential downsides when it comes to metabolism. If you're relying solely on cardio to boost your metabolism and lose weight, you might not see the long-term results you're hoping for. Remember, it's all about balance and finding a sustainable approach that works for you. We've all heard it before. Drink more water to boost your metabolism and lose weight. It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Just sip on some H2O and watch the pounds melt away. Well, as with most things in health and fitness, the reality is a bit more nuanced. It is true that drinking water, especially cold water, can temporarily increase your metabolic rate. This is because your body expends energy to heat the water to your body temperature. Studies have shown that drinking about 2 cups of cold water can increase your metabolic rate by roughly 4% for a short period. That sounds promising, right? Well, hold on. While any increase in calorie expenditure is technically a good thing, the overall impact of drinking water on metabolism is relatively small. We're talking about burning an extra 5 to 10 calories per glass of water. Now, don't get me wrong, staying hydrated is crucial for countless bodily functions, including regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, and flushing out waste products. But if you're solely relying on drinking more water to significantly boost your metabolism and lose weight, you're likely to be disappointed. The truth is, there's no magic bullet when it comes to weight loss. It's about creating a calorie deficit through a combination of diet and exercise. Drinking water can certainly play a supporting role by keeping you feeling full and hydrated, which might indirectly aid in weight management. But let's be real, most of us aren't going to drink gallons upon gallons of water just to burn a few extra calories. Chapter 4. Spicy food. Can it really turn up the heat? Let's turn up the heat and talk about spicy food. For all you chili pepper enthusiasts out there, you might be wondering if your love for all things spicy is actually giving your metabolism a boost. Well, the answer is maybe a little. The active ingredient in chili peppers that gives them their signature heat is called capsaicin. Capsaicin has been studied for its potential thermogenic effects, meaning it might slightly increase your body temperature and metabolic rate. Some studies have shown that consuming capsaicin can lead to a temporary increase in calorie expenditure, but we're talking about a very modest increase, around 50 to 100 calories per day at most. So, while it's not going to magically melt away pounds of fat, it's still a positive effect. But here's the thing, tolerance plays a role. If you're someone who eats spicy food regularly, your body might adapt to the effects of capsaicin and you might not experience as much of a metabolic boost. However, there are other potential benefits to incorporating spicy food into your diet. Capsaicin has been linked to appetite suppression, meaning it might help you feel fuller for longer and reduce overall calorie intake. So, while spicy food might not be a miracle metabolism booster, it can still be part of a healthy diet, especially if it helps you manage your appetite and make healthier food choices. But before you go dousing all your meals in hot sauce, remember that everyone's tolerance to spice is different. Chapter 5. Sauna and ice baths, more hype than results. Alright, let's talk about two practices that have gained a lot of attention for their supposed metabolic boosting benefits: sauna and ice baths. Proponents claim that these extreme temperatures can shock your body into burning more calories. But is there any truth to these claims? Let's start with saunas. Saunas are enclosed spaces heated to high temperatures, typically between 150 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. That's equally to 66 to 71 degrees Celsius. The idea behind sauna use for weight loss is that the heat forces your body to work harder to cool itself down, leading to an increase in heart rate and calorie expenditure. And it's true, spending time in a sauna does elevate your heart rate and make you sweat. However, the calorie burn from a sauna session is relatively minimal. We're talking about burning an extra 50 to 100 calories, which is roughly equivalent to a brisk walk for 15 to 20 minutes. Now let's move on to ice baths. Ice baths involve submerging your body in cold water, typically around 39 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, for a short period. That's equal to 4 to 15 degrees Celsius. The theory behind ice baths is that the cold exposure forces your body to work harder to maintain its core temperature, leading to an increase in calorie expenditure. While ice baths can be beneficial for reducing inflammation and muscle soreness, the calorie burn is, again, quite small. You might burn an extra 100 to 200 calories from an ice bath, but it's not something you can rely on for significant weight loss. So, while both saunas and ice baths can have their place in a holistic wellness routine, don't expect them to be magic solutions for boosting your metabolism and shedding pounds. Chapter 6. The real key to long-term metabolic health. So, we've debunked some myths and explored the nuances of metabolism. Now let's talk about what really matters: building sustainable habits for long-term metabolic health. Because ultimately, it's not about quick fixes or extreme measures, but rather about making choices that support your body's natural processes. First and foremost, prioritize building muscle. As we discussed earlier, muscle is your metabolic powerhouse, burning more calories at rest than fat. Incorporate strength training into your routine at least 2 to 3 times per week, focusing on compound exercises that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Next, don't underestimate the power of NEAT or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This refers to all the calories you burn outside of structured exercise, such as walking, fidgeting, and even doing chores around the house. Make an effort to move more throughout your day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, walk or bike to work if possible, and find ways to incorporate more movement into your daily routine. And speaking of movement, don't shy away from cardio. While it might not be the magic bullet some claim it to be, cardio offers a plethora of benefits for your heart, lungs, and overall well-being. Find activities you enjoy and incorporate them into your routine 2 to 3 times per week. When it comes to nutrition, Focus on eating a balanced diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. Prioritize protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, and limit your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks, and refined grains. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition. It's about finding what works best for your body, your preferences, and your lifestyle. And finally, prioritize sleep. When you're sleep-deprived, your metabolism can take a hit. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to support your body's natural processes. The truth about metabolism. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So can you speed up your metabolism? The answer is yes, but not all methods are created equal. Focus on building muscle, using cardio smartly, and eating enough to keep your metabolic rate steady. Don't fall for the quick fixes and extreme measures. Instead, focus on building sustainable habits that support your body's natural processes. Remember, it's about making choices that make you feel your best, both physically and mentally. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to know the truth about metabolism hacks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.